Mia, can I ask you something?
Sure, Alex. What's up?
I can make English sentences, but when I speak, I sound a little strange.
What do you mean?
Listen, I went to the store. I bought some coffee. I came home. I made breakfast.
I understand you, but your sentences sound separate.
Separate.
Yes, the ideas don't flow together.
So what should I do?
Connect them.
Connect my sentences?
Exactly. You don't need difficult grammar. You just need the right connecting words.
Can you show me?
Of course. Let's use your example. You said, I went to the store. I bought some coffee. Now connect them with and.
I went to the store and I bought some coffee.
Much better.
That sounds more natural.
Exactly. And is one of the easiest ways to connect ideas. It adds information.
So I can use and when one thing follows another?
Yes, listen. I finished work and I went home.
I finished work and I went home.
Good. Now make your own sentence.
I went to the gym and I met my friend.
Perfect. See how the ideas now feel connected?
Yes. Before they sounded like separate points.
Exactly. And that's the first trick. Don't always stop after every idea. Sometimes connect them.
Okay. What's the next one?
But.
I know but. It shows a difference.
Exactly. Let's say, I wanted to go outside. It was raining. Those sentences are correct, but we can connect them. I wanted to go outside, but it was raining.
I wanted to go outside, but it was raining.
Good. Now it sounds smoother.
So but connects two different ideas.
Right. Here's another one. I was tired, but I went to work.
I was tired, but I went to work.
Good. Now you try.
I wanted to buy the shirt, but it was too expensive.
Perfect. That's real-life English.
I think I understand. And adds, but shows a difference.
Exactly. Now let's make it a little more useful. What word do you use when you want to give a reason?
Because.
Correct. Listen, I stayed home because I was tired.
I stayed home because I was tired.
Good. Now compare it with two separate sentences. I stayed home. I was tired.
I stayed home because I was tired.
Much smoother.
So because gives the reason.
Exactly. Here's a common example. I'm learning English because I want to speak confidently.
I'm learning English because I want to speak confidently.
Great. Now make one.
I didn't go out because I was busy.
Perfect. That's a sentence you can actually use every day.
Okay, and what if I want to show a result?
Then use so.
Like, I was tired, so I went home.
Exactly. You already know how to use it.
So because gives the reason, and so gives the result.
Exactly. That's an important difference. Listen carefully. I stayed home because I was sick.
Reason.
Right. Now, I was sick, so I stayed home.
Result.
Exactly. Same situation, different focus.
That actually makes sense.
Good. Now try one.
I missed the bus, so I took a taxi.
Perfect. That's natural.
I think my sentences are already sounding better.
They are, but we can make them flow even more.
How?
Use then.
For the next action?
Exactly. Imagine you're telling someone about your morning. You can say, I woke up, I took a shower, I had breakfast, I went to work.
That sounds like a list.
Right. Now connect the actions. I woke up, then I took a shower. After that, I had breakfast. Then I went to work.
That sounds much better.
Exactly. You're guiding the listener through the story.
So then helps show what happened next.
Yes, and after that does the same thing.
Can I say, I finished work and after that I went to the gym?
Absolutely. That's very natural.
What about telling a longer story?
Good question. Let's practice. Tell me what you did yesterday.
I woke up late. I missed breakfast. I went to work. I was hungry. I bought lunch.
Good. Now let's connect your ideas.
Okay. I woke up late, so I missed breakfast. Then I went to work. I was hungry, so I bought lunch.
Excellent. Now your story flows.
I can hear the difference.
That's the goal. You don't need fancy vocabulary. You need connected ideas.
Are there more connecting words?
Yes. Let's learn also.
That's for adding another idea.
Exactly. For example, I speak English at work. I also practice at home.
I speak English at work. I also practice at home.
Good. Another example. She speaks English. She also speaks Spanish.
So also gives one more piece of information.
Exactly. And you can use it in everyday conversations.
What if I want to give another option,
Then you can use instead.
like choosing something different?
Yes. Listen, I wanted coffee, but there was no coffee. So I had tea instead.
That makes sense.
Another example, I didn't take the bus. I walked instead.
I didn't take the bus. I walked instead.
Good. Instead shows what you chose as an alternative.
What about while?
Good one. While can connect two actions happening around the same time. For example, I listened to music while I was cooking.
I listened to music while I was cooking.
Good. Another one, she called me while I was driving.
She called me while I was driving.
Exactly. Now you try.
I watched TV while I was eating.
Perfect. That's very common in everyday English.
Mia, I think I have one problem.
What's that?
I know all these words, but when I'm actually speaking, I forget to use them.
That's completely normal. Knowing a word is different from using it.
So how do I fix that?
Practice with short ideas. Don't memorize long sentences.
What should I practice?
Take 3 simple sentences, then connect them.
Okay.
For example, I was tired. I had a lot of work. I went to bed early. Connect them.
I was tired, so I went to bed early because I had a lot of work.
Very good. But there's an easier version. I had a lot of work, so I was tired. Then I went to bed early.
That sounds more natural.
Exactly. Don't force too many connectors into one sentence.
So short connected sentences are better than one huge sentence.
Exactly. That's an important lesson. You don't need long sentences to sound fluent. You need connected sentences.
Can we try a real conversation?
Sure. I'll ask you a question. What did you do this weekend?
I went to the mall. I met my friend. We had lunch. We watched a movie.
Good. Now connect your ideas.
I went to the mall and I met my friend. Then we had lunch. After that, we watched a movie.
Excellent. Now add a reason. Why did you go to the mall?
I went to the mall because I needed some new clothes.
Great. Now add a result.
I found some clothes, so I bought them.
Perfect. Now your story sounds natural.
I can actually tell a story now.
Exactly. And you only used simple words.
And, then, because, so, after that.
That's enough to make a big difference.
Can we do one more?
Of course. Imagine you're telling me about a busy day. Start with, I woke up late.
Okay. I woke up late, so I skipped breakfast. Then I went to work. I was tired, but I finished my work. After that, I went home. I made dinner while I listened to music. Then I watched a movie because I wanted to relax.
Excellent. Now that sounds like a real story.
And I didn't use difficult English.
Exactly. That's the secret. Simple English can sound natural when your ideas connect.
So if my sentences sound like a list, I should try connecting them.
Exactly. Start small. Use one connector at a time.
And practice with things I actually do.
Yes. Talk about your morning, your work, your studies, your family, your weekend, anything real.
That makes practice much easier.
And much more useful.
I think I'll try it tonight.
Good. Tell yourself a short story. Connect your ideas, then say it again.
And maybe record myself?
Definitely. Listen to the recording. Notice where your speech stops. Then try connecting those ideas.
That's a good exercise.
It is. And remember, don't try to sound perfect. Try to sound natural.
By connecting my ideas.
Exactly.
Thanks, Mia. Now I know what I need to practice.
You're welcome. And remember, don't just learn the words, use them.
I'll do that.
Great. See you in the next lesson.
Bye.